Hey James, how are you doing?
Good. How you doing, Dad?
Well, first of all, I'd love to know from you. I mean, where did sort of the idea for the Forever Purge come from, and what mindset, and what was it that just
I guess it oddly started off as a love story between the two characters, which is a strange place for the Purge movie to start. But it started off as a love story of these characters coming to America, and I always wanted them to return to Mexico in this kind of cyclical story. But the Forever Purge itself was, I guess, the conceit was it started as just how do we one up the Purge? How do we not just continue doing one night of lawlessness? We wanted to, we got to take it. I don't like repeating myself in any way, shape, or form. So the idea was, well, we got to break this. How do we? It's already a night without rules. Well, how do you do that? Well, let's just keep going. If people aren't listening to rules, why would they ever stop? So this idea of that not stopping and continuing the Purge, I think we said, oh, that's an interesting way to one up the whole thing and keep it going and make this kind of horror film across America.
Yeah, well, ever since, I think I go back now in time, but ever since Night of the Living Dead or everything, I think genre films were like the perfect kind of platform to talk about things that go wrong in society. I mean,
absolutely.
And The Purge is no exception for that. Why do you think is it these sort of films, these sort of topics that fit perfectly into these films and can be reflected upon?
It's a great question, dude. And I grew up on Romero and Carpenter, and I think it's great when we smuggle these ideas into genre picks. I think it's because we don't feel like we're preaching to the audience. We have the genre, so people are enjoying themselves. They're experiencing the thrills of the horror franchise or the action franchise or the dystopia or the thriller. Yet behind it, there's these underpinnings of some reflective thoughts on the society at large, usually socio-political thoughts. And I think it's a way to smuggle these ideas in a subtle way. So I think an audience never wants to be preached to, right? So there's a way to do it where the A storyline is genre and fun and crazy and horrific. Yet, if someone wants to, they don't have to. They can just enjoy the movie for the genre it is. But if they want to, we're giving them a little more. And I think that's why genre is it's just a great capsule to carry these ideas, these socio-political ideas into the audience's minds.
I mean, at the end of the film, when the end credits roll, there are some ideas and things where the franchise could go next. Is that really like the end point? Is that like, and why does it feel for you like the perfect ending for the franchise?
Yes, you're absolutely right. So when I conceived of it, David, 3 years ago, whenever it came up, it was, COVID delayed everything. So my timeline's a little off, but it was definitely like, oh, this is the last one. This kind of like this end of America. America's burning. And then we ended with a little hint of hope. If you hear in those final narrations, there's a little hope that people are fighting back. And then about 3 months ago, I woke up one morning and I had an idea on how we can continue it, I think, in a way that, again, I want to flip it upside down and create a whole new landscape of what America looks like in maybe 5 years after this film, we pick it up. So I think if all goes well, we might have a next chapter.